Hello again and welcome to another video from me, Mr. Arnold. This video we're going to be solving equations where we have variables on both sides. So we've got 4 examples we're going to do, and hopefully by the end of it all we should understand how to solve these problems. Right, let's look at the first one. We got 3t take away 4 equals 6t plus 8. As with all equations, what we're trying to do is get the variable on its own on one side and everything else over the other side. So to start that process, well, I don't want this 6t on the right hand side, I want to get it over here. So in order to get rid of that 6t, I'm going to take away 6t. And if I take away 6t on this side, as with all equations, what I do to one side I must do to the other. So I'm going to take away 6t here as well. Let's draw a little line underneath it. So both sides of the equation I'm take away 6t. Alright, 3t take away 6t is minus 3t. 3 take away 6 is minus 3. The minus 4 I haven't touched, so that's still there. The equal sign is always directly underneath, as always. 6t take away 6t, well, they cancel out. That was exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to cancel out those two. So they're cancelled out now, and the 8, well, that's still there. Now it's starting to look a little bit like a two-step equation that we've done before. Right, next I want to get rid of that minus 4. In order to get rid of that minus 4, well, I'm going to add 4 to both sides. So I'm going to add 4 here, and I'm going to add 4 here. So I'm adding 4 to both sides. Let's draw a little line underneath, just to keep things nice and tidy, and work it out. So the minus 3t is still minus 3t. We cannot combine that with any of this, okay, because they're unlike terms. Minus 4 plus 4, well, they cancel out, they go to 0, which is exactly what we wanted. And the equals, that's still directly underneath as always. 8 plus 4 is 12. So we got minus 3t now equals 12. And in order to get rid of that timesing of minus 3t, well, we got to divide both sides by minus 3. So if I divide that by minus 3, I must divide that by minus 3. And what we do to one side, we always do to the other. That is the most important thing when we're solving equations. Right, so minus 3t divided by minus 3, well, a minus divided by a minus is a plus. 3 divided by 3 is 1, so we got 1t, or just t as it's known. And then on the other side, we've got 12 divided by minus 3. That's positive. I'm dividing by a negative. Positive divided by negative is negative. And 12 divided by 3 is 4. That's it. Just to write it down here, we're dividing. Divide by minus 3. And that's it. That's solved. T equals minus 4. If I wanted to check that out, I could substitute it back in here for t, and we should get the same value on both sides of the equation. Let's have a look at another one. So we got 5x plus 2 equals x minus 6. Okay, and the same process here again. So first step, I want to get rid of that x on the right hand side. I do not want x's on both sides of the equation, so I got to get rid of this. In order to get rid of that x, well, I need to take away x. X take away x is 0. But if I take away x on this side, I must take away x on this side. So I'm going to take away x here. Let's draw a little line again. Keep everything nice and neat. 5x take away x is 4x. The 2, well, I haven't done anything with that yet, so I'm going to write it down underneath. X take away x, well, they cancel out. That was exactly what I wanted to do. And then the minus 3 is still there. Or sorry, minus 6 is still there. So that comes right the way down. Now I want to get rid of that plus 2. In order to get rid of that plus 2, well, I need to take away 2 on both sides. So I'm going to take away 2 here and take away 2 here. Again, what we do to one side of the equation, we must do to the other. 4x is still there. I haven't done anything with that just yet. The plus 2 and minus 2, they cancel out now, which is what we wanted to do. Equal sign is still directly underneath, and minus 6 minus 2 gives us a total of minus 8. Minus 6 minus 2 is minus 8. Next step, we got to get rid of that 4. We don't want 4 times x. In order to undo timesing by 4, well, we need to divide both sides by 4. So I'm going to divide that by 4, and I'm going to do the exact same on the other side. Divide both sides by 4. Now, when we do that, 4x divided by 4, well, 4 divided by 4 is 1. So we got 1x, or x as it's known. And here we've got minus 8 divided by 4. 4 is positive, this is negative. Negative divided by positive gives me negative, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. Job done. X equals minus 2. And I guarantee you, if you substitute this value back in here, you get the same value on both sides. Let's have a look at another one. This one looks a little bit more complicated, but if we know how to expand brackets, it's the exact same type of problem. So the first step we got to do, let's write it in green here, I'm just going to expand here. Expand brackets. So we're going to expand the brackets first. And when I expand them, well, 3 times m is 3m. 3 times 4 is plus 12. Equals is still there, and on the right hand side, well, I haven't done anything to that yet, so I'm going to leave it untouched. Next step is, well, I want to get rid of that m on this side. In order to get rid of m, I need to take away m. M take away m is 0, but what I do to this side, I must do to the other, so I'm going to take away m here as well. Draw a little line like before, and work it out. 3m take away m is 2m. The 12 I haven't touched, so I'm going to bring it straight down. The equal sign again is directly underneath. We try and keep everything nice in line here. M take away m, they cancel out, that becomes 0. And then we're left with this minus 2. Minus 2 is still there, haven't touched it yet. That's the first step. Second step, I want to get rid of this 12 now. In order to get rid of that 12, well, I need to take away 12. If I take away 12 from 12, we get 0. But what I do to the left hand side, I must do to the right. So I'm going to take away 12 here. Do the same to both sides. Remember, always do the same to both sides. Right, what does that leave us with? Well, a 2m is still there, haven't touched it. 12, take away 12, well, they cancel out this time. The equal sign still directly underneath, and then minus 2 minus another 12 gives me a total of minus 14. Here we are again at our one-step equation. In order to undo multiplying by 2, because that's what this means 2 times m, I need to divide both sides by 2. So I divide that by 2, thus I divide that by 2 as well. Again, let's draw the line in just so we can see clearly what's going on each time. 2m divided by 2 is simply m. The equal sign directly underneath again, and we got a minus divided by, that's positive, remember, so a negative divided by positive gives me negative, and 14 divided by 2 is 7. M is minus 7. And that's it, job done. And let's have a look at one more. Right, so we got p times q plus 5 equals 3 times q minus 6. And once again, before we start, I'm going to expand. So expand the brackets. When we expand the brackets, we get 4 times q is 4q. 4 times 5 is 20, so it's 4q plus 20. 3 times q minus 6 gives us 3q. 3 times q is 3q. And 3 times minus 6, well, that's a positive, times a negative gives me negative. 3 times 6 is 18. Right, that's step 1. Expand. Next thing, I've got to get rid of this 3q on the right hand side. So in order to get rid of 3q, well, we're going to take away 3q. So take away 3q here, but what I do to one side, I do to the other. So I'm going to take away 3q on the other side of the equal sign as well. Remember, equations are like weighing scales. Whatever we do to one side, we must do to the other. Right, 4q, take away 3q, leaves us with 1q, or q as it's called normally. The 20, well, I haven't done anything with that yet, so I'm going to write it down. Just take it straight down. The equal sign again directly underneath. 3q minus 3q, they cancel out this time. And then we've still got this minus 18 on the right hand side. Next step, well, I've got to get rid of that 20. In order to get rid of that 20, well, I have to take away 20. 20 take away 20 is 0. But what I do to the left hand side, which is everything left of the equal sign, I must do to the right. So I'm going to take away 20 here as well. Again, let's draw the line in just so we can keep everything nice and neat. The Q, well, haven't done anything with that yet, so that comes straight down. 20, take away 20, well, they cancel out, which is what we were trying to do. And then finally, equal sign directly underneath, and minus 18 minus another 20 gives me a total of minus 38. Do not make the mistake of thinking a minus and a minus gives me a plus. It's just minus 18, take away another 20, which gives us minus 38. And as you can see, we've actually already solved it because we've got Q on its own on the left hand side, and that's it. And that is how you solve equations with variables on both sides. If you have any questions with regard to this video, feel free to post a comment or leave a message. Yeah, thanks very much. See you again sometime.